Good morning, neighbors, and welcome to another episode of Brigantine Living Live. I'm your host, Leslie Jesperson, and today we are going to be talking all about the theme of upcycling, and we are doing so first with a really cool artist that makes beautiful art out of litter, and then we're also going to be doing some DIY Valentine's Day crafts, all upcycled. But before we dive into the show, let's take a moment and express our gratitude, as we always love to do, to our amazing advertisers and our patrons, the people that make this show possible, so that we can bring this news and these events and these fun, exciting things to the community in Brigantine and Atlantic County. We really appreciate your loyalty and your support. If you like what you see, of course, please share the love. You can share the link to our YouTube episode, share our Facebook and our Instagram posts. It really means a lot. So now let's dive in. Have you ever thought of turning beach litter into beautiful art? Well, this morning we are sitting down with the incredibly talented Eduardo Jimenez. He's a local artist who's doing just that. Prepare to be amazed by his ingenuity and his creativity and his dedication to keeping our beaches clean. And with Valentine's Day just around the corner, we've got some fantastic DIY projects that will make your heart skip a beat. Whether you're looking for a heartfelt gift or a charming little decoration for your kids to bring in the classroom, we've got you covered. So grab your blanket, grab your coffee, and let's get started. Happy February 3rd. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. In the journey of life, finding balance is key. Welcome to Hello Wellness Counseling Services, here to support you on your journey of healing to wellness. We understand that everyone's path is unique, and that's why we offer a wide range of services to support your mental and emotional health. We're here for you every step of the way. Visit HelloWellnessCS.com.
Welcome back to Brigantine Living Live. I'm here with Eduardo Jimenez, a local to Brigantine, and he's a local artist. And today we're going to talk to him about what he creates. Eduardo, how are you?
Doing great, Craig. Thank you for having me here today.
Oh, it's a pleasure. So I hear you're doing something pretty wonderful here in Brigantine. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. Well, I'll give you the top line is that I'm actually walking almost every day, picking up trash and making art with the trash I collect. It all started during the pandemic because I needed to do some exercise because gyms were not available.
Okay.
So walking through the streets and the beach gave me that exercise that I needed, and noticed all this trash on my path. So I decided to take a little plastic bag with me and start collecting trash.
Nice.
And it just, then I got a grabber, and then I got a cart, and it has expanded into collecting different objects to create artworks. And I do two things. One, I create what I call a pop-up art,
Okay.
which is the daily collection becomes an installation in my garage.
Okay.
Take a picture, put it on Instagram to tell people about it.
So do you try to put a picture a day or
Yes.
a new piece every day?
Pretty much. And then all of a sudden, there were local events like the local Brigantine Beach Cultural Arts
Okay.
group start doing shows. So I start making permanent pieces to showcase here. And they have gotten recognition, meaning people are liking it. So that's what I call it, permanent art versus pop-up art. The pop-up art is basically I create the composition in the floor. I then throw it all away. Sometimes I keep some pieces like the shotgun wads for further use. Then the permanent pieces take more time, and they're a little bit more aesthetically pleasing.
So speaking of your permanent art, congratulations. I hear you have your first, is it a solo?
It is a solo.
Okay.
It's still very surreal to me.
So-
So there are a total of 33 pieces at the gallery.
And when is this exhibit
So
taking
the
place?
opening was January 14th.
Okay, so it's current.
And it's currently going, and it's going to end on February 24th. On February 24th, there will be an artist talk where I'm going to be there at the last day and having a discussion with people there about my art. And then something else that I haven't publicized yet, I agreed to do a workshop. And it's going to be a hands-on workshop where people are actually going to make a artwork out of trash.
Okay.
Specifically, we will be balloons. And this is my demo that I've been actually do it myself. And right now, the reasons you see the pins is because when I use the glue, I want to make sure the pieces stay on. Once the glue dries, I pull the pins out. So it's so we're gonna do a little wave in 2 hours.
Okay.
So everybody there. So
nice. Yep. And you were telling us earlier a little bit about your balloon collection.
So when I go walking on the beach, many times I find balloons. Today I actually found like 5 or 6 balloons. But when I find them, they're in this type of condition. But now, because I have now this partnership with this balloon mission organization, this newer balloons, this is a work in progress of a whale, which is all new balloons. These balloons were used in celebrations, but then put in bins for proper disposal.
Okay.
And my balloon mission, the name is Cynthia Siebel, who runs it, sent this to me because I requested the balloons because the color is vibrant.
Yes.
So now I could use the balloons in the actual main composition instead of just the background. The sad thing is that animals in the ocean believe this is food.
Right.
And they
I know,
eat it and chew it. And exactly. And they could choke it. So these are very damaging. I also learned if you release this in the cities, because of the metallic surface, they could spark and cause fires.
Wow.
So that's another reason not to let them out.
So Eduardo, where could one purchase some of your artwork?
Well, my artwork could be purchased or acquired. Some of it is posted or displayed at a local store called Island Items.
Okay.
Or you can contact me directly through Instagram at Eduardo J9 or Eduardo J9 Art.
Okay.
And Eduardo J9 Art, most of the permanent art is listed there and showcased.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for being with us today. It was great to learn about what you're doing, keeping our beaches clean here in Brigantine. And we will link Eduardo's information in the comments below, as well as on our blog post. So if you want to follow him, definitely go and check him out. I've been on his Instagram. He's got some pretty amazing work. You'll probably find something you might like to put in a little space in your home. So until we see you combing the beaches, take care, and that's it for now.
Ciao, neighbors! Indulge in the taste of Italia without venturing too far. Visit Brigantine's very own Casale al Mare. Experience freshly grated cheeses, oils and vinegars, imported pastas, and enjoy a handcrafted drink from the espresso bar. Follow them on Facebook to stay up to date on upcoming events, weekly deliveries, seasonal products, recipes, and so much more. Casale al Mare. Welcome back to Brigantine Living Live. I'm your host, Leslie Jesperson. Let's see what's going on in Brigantine. All right, so Yin Yoga is back on the island, this time at Ola Kai Functional Fitness. If you attended any of my Yin Yoga classes last year, you know I'm a huge advocate. If you're not familiar with what Yin Yoga is, it's a little different than traditional style, and it works on your joints, your bone health, your fascia, your connective tissue for longevity. I'm obsessed, if you couldn't tell. So you can find out more details on this series of Yin Yoga at Ola Kai Functional Fitness. Just find them on social media. The Brigantine PTA is switching it up with a new kind of fundraiser. You can win a trip for 4 to the Grand Floridian Hotel, including airfare and park hopper passes. That is a really, really great prize. So we're going to put the link to enter that in our blog and in our episode description. All right, what else we got? Brig Chic Boutique is having a Valentine's sip and shop on Tuesday night. You can get your Botox and your filler and some permanent jewelry. And if you know Jackie, if you know Brig Chic, she's going to have some really, really good deals. So check out the times over on their Facebook and go ahead and stop over there. On February 10th, Brigantine's very own Randi Meekins, artist and co-owner of Dunes Gallery, will be part of the African American Heritage Museum of Southern New Jersey's group exhibit by the Jersey Girls. They have a reception in Newtonville, New Jersey. My friends Nastasia Davis and Heather Deegan-Hires are also part of this exhibit. So we want to just extend our congratulations to these awesome Jersey Girl artists. Save the date, March 12th, for the Marine Mammal Stranding Center fundraiser, Ales for Whales, this time at Tennessee Avenue Beer Hall. You can enjoy a buffet dinner, discounted drinks, music, raffle baskets, and they want you to come dressed in St. Patrick's Day best. It's only $35 for early bird tickets until the end of February, and then it goes up to $45. But all the proceeds for the ticket sales and the on-site raffles go directly towards the life-saving work for the marine mammals and the sea turtles. And finally, the Brigantine St. Patrick's Day is on the 16th, so you can save the date for that. As always, feel free to submit your news and events at brigantineliving@gmail.com. Don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back. With Holiday Architects, you're enlisting an experienced team to create a home you can make memories in for generations to come, whether you're starting from scratch or need renovations or additions. Exceptional design tailored to your unique vision. Holiday Architects.
I'm here with
Nikki.
Okay, can you tell me what your company does, Nikki?
Yeah, so our company is called Tech. We're an ed tech company, but we also do a lot more than that. We resell smart products, STEM products. We offer professional development to help support all of that. And we offer supplemental curriculum that we also write in-house to support teachers and their students.
Well, thank you so much. It sounds very helpful. I'm here with
Evangelia Papakostas.
And what is your product?
So I work for Lego Education, and we have the Lego Learning System, which has hands-on STEAM learning and coding solutions for students from pre-K all the way through secondary education, really bringing hands-on STEAM learning to life with students, including the building and designing aspect, and then moving into problem solving, coding, and computer science.
That's really cool. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Can you tell me what Savas Learning Company does?
We're a K-12 educational company, and we sell to public and private schools.
Well, thank you. Do you mind if I try cornhole?
Oh, I would love for you to play cornhole. Who
All
are
right.
you going to challenge?
Her.
Oh, all right.
Okay, here. Tell us what U-Science does for our schools.
Then for your school, it helps them create better programs and curriculum for you based on, all the talents in the school. So it's good for the students and it's good for the administration to make sure that you guys have the best programming.
Thank you so much. Is this just for like K through 8 or is it for everybody?
It's for middle school and high school. So we start in 6th grade. We have an interest for 6th grade, and then 7th and 8th graders get to take a smaller assessment, not as big as the high school one. So we give you data so that you can make a good decision that you know you'll be successful in high school.
Can you tell me what Great Automation does?
Well, what Grid Automation does is it creates user access control for dangerous tools. So any shop environment in schools, universities, etc., we create a barrier from the student to the tool so they can't turn it on and hurt themselves. So until a student is trained and given permission, they can't use the equipment.
Well, thank you so much. It sounds safe.
Thank you. Yes.
Hi, I'm here with
Krista from Discovery Education.
What does Discovery Education do?
So Discovery Education is to be schools district's one-stop shop to find resources for all subject areas and for all students. We have multimodal resources, so everything from videos, interactives, like your gamified ways of learning, ready-to-use activities for teachers to use in the classroom with their students.
That's very cool. Thank you. Can you tell me what Turnkey Technologies does?
We put air on steroids. So you in your classroom, you need to connect your iPad or your cell phones or your laptops. We design the networks to do all that.
We are back at Brigantine Living Live now for our Atlantic County happenings. If you are a motorcycle enthusiast, the country's most complete motorcycle show series is at Showboat this weekend. So if you're into motorsports, this sounds like something that you have to go to. The Holy Trinity Greek Orthodox Church presents their 13th annual Winter Feast. This weekend, it is right on Ridge Avenue in Egg Harbor Township. Greek food is my favorite, so I think maybe we'll go over there for dinner tonight. You can do dine-in or takeout, plus there's music and activities too. This upcoming Friday is the 2024 Holy Spirit Spartans Night at the Races fundraiser. You can join them for a fun and exciting evening of cocktails, dining, horse races, and silent and live auctions, dancing, door prizes, all the things. So check that out. If you're looking for something romantic to do with your Valentine, the Claridge Hotel is offering Valentine's cooking classes on Saturday the 10th. You'll learn from master chefs. I believe they're teaching how to make a risotto, and then you do dinner for two, and it's like a really cool romantic night. We're actually doing an activity. Every Tuesday night, you can head out to Egg Harbor Township to play Not Your Mama's Bingo with our friend and comedian Michelle Tomko at the EHT Vagabond. Sunday, February 18th, join me in Galloway for Brunch with Babes, Galentine's edition. We'll focus on self-love and sisterhood. We'll do a business masterclass, enjoy some brunch and bubbly, network, and make new connections. Brunch with Babes is always a really fun time. And that's it for our Atlantic County happenings. Coming up next, you're going to learn all about how to make some cool Valentine's crafts for your kids' classrooms or any kind of maybe giveaways or little gift surprises, all upcycled. Super cute, right? Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more Brigantine Living Live. Ciao, neighbors. Indulge in the taste of Italia without venturing too far. Visit Brigantine's very own Casale al Mare. Experience freshly grated cheeses, oils and vinegars, imported pastas, and enjoy a handcrafted drink from the espresso bar. Follow them on Facebook to stay up to date on upcoming events, weekly deliveries, seasonal products, recipes, and so much more. Casale al Mare.
Welcome back to Brigantine Living Live. I'm Craig, and I'm here with my beautiful wife, Kelly, and she has roped me in to doing some Valentine's Day do-it-yourself projects. They're fun to do if you have little ones in school. So what do we have here, Kelly?
Okay, so to start, we're going to go through and talk about this really easy decoration. So teach your friends, or if you have a mantle in your house, this was really fun and pretty easy to make. dollar store cards. We opted to get the jumbo version just because it translates a little better in this garland.
And I'm getting up in the years.
Yes, it makes it easier for us to see. This you could hang across your fireplace mantle or teach your friends maybe across the whiteboard or just a decoration over the doorway for that Valentine's Day party. We'll run through how we strung them up. Pretty simple.
You will need a hole puncher.
And we did use 2 packs. So we got our jumbo cards. You want to pull all the hearts.
Yes.
Then you're going to punch 2 holes, like so. I also, when I do DIY, I like to do it on the cheap. So if I don't have the item in the house, my go-to is the dollar store or the Buy Nothing page in Brigantine. Great resource. Also, thrifting.
It's never better than free. I mean.
Nothing. We also thrift a lot. So if you have been a part of any of our Santa sessions or some of the photo sessions where we bring props, it's most likely been picked out of the trash or found at a local thrift shop.
Or made.
So we punch your holes in the card. Red yarn, which we also had on stash. And then you're just going to feed it through. I picked the longest piece. There's no mistakes in crafting.
Not at all. And if they hang a little crooked, well, that's okay.
That's okay. It's charming.
It's part of the fun.
So to get these little tassels, I dug into my already accessible fabric stash, cut them into small strips, and you just tie them on. So you just make a loop and then pull these through, and it gives you a nice finished piece.
So you don't even have to actually tie them.
No, you're going to
With
make
this
a loop
you can just
like that.
And then if you're really thrifty, when you're done with this, you can just disassemble it. And hey, when your friends come over and they ask why the holes are in the cards, just, you know.
Carry on. Carry on. Okay. All right. So then after this garland, we hit up our good old friend Pinterest to find the easiest crafts we could that you can send into school with your kids that will make everyone happy. All kids love rocks. We know this. Some grown-ups, because when I do the laundry, sometimes I find rocks in Craig's pockets.
Sometimes.
Because he likes to collect unique rocks. So, rocks, they're free. You'll find them outside, okay?
They are free. I mean, you can buy some, but you can find them. They're free.
Red paint and your fingerprint. So you're going to put your red paint out on you can squeeze it on a piece of tin foil, dip your finger in, and then you're going to just make your hearts. And then you have a little, they call them little friend buddies. They're super cute.
Okay.
You can draw your faces, and then on the back, if you want, you can just take a Sharpie and customize it with the child's name, or maybe your child could write something special to the friend that they're going to give it to. So if they're going to give it to Timmy, and Timmy's really good at tying his shoes, you could write, "I love how you tie your shoes." Make it personal. Keep it simple. So we have our Rock Buddies is our first one. The second one we found, which I think is really cute.
This one is pretty cool. I was a little unsure when I saw it. It looked a little cheesy maybe, but it's actually probably
I had
my
these
favorite.
bags on hand. I'm not sure why, but I did. So you can pick these bags up, Michael's, anywhere. And you can either paint or use with a Sharpie. Just draw a very simple tic-tac-toe board. And then again, collect some rocks. They're free. We did decide, Emma helps me, we painted these just because I like to add a little bit of color. And then we're going to take our Sharpie and we're just going to put X's and O's, and each kid gets their own little travel tic-tac-toe board. And what I love about this is you can throw it in the backpack. You can throw it in the beach bag. And hopefully the kids will be entertained for hours.
Look, I do know that tic-tac-toe is one of those things you do if you go out to eat, you go to the diner, you go to the restaurant.
Love that idea. Instead
I know
of a cell
kids
phone.
will sit and you'll run out of room on your paper, right? Or you can't find a pen or a pencil. You know, moms, throw one of these in your purse, right?
And
Dads,
dads.
throw one in your pocket. And you get there and the kids will be amused, and it's much better than being on their cell phone.
Yeah, so this was another fun one. You can make these up and give these to all the kids in the class as well. Or mom and dad, if you want to make this and leave it out for the kids in the morning. It's a fun little craft for the kids to wake up to. And now the last one we found, we're going to do kind of what Eduardo does. He was talking about earlier how to upcycle and be creative. We saw these bags on Pinterest, and I just loved how fun they look. And they are recycling the newspaper. So we got our favorite paper, the Brigantine Times, okay? And what we did was we made hearts. There's a really easy way to make a heart and keep it symmetrical. All right, so we're gonna cut this out.
And if you can remember back to first grade, parents, some of us, that was a while ago. You'll remember this technique. It's quite simple.
Yes, I remember probably learning this in kindergarten going, oh, that's how they do it. They have the most perfect hearts. So you're gonna fold.
And snowflakes.
And snowflakes, very true. You're gonna fold this in half, and then along the seam is where you're gonna draw half a heart. And then we're gonna cut this out.
Watch your fingers.
I will.
Okay.
And again, these were all items we had in the house. The brown bags are ones that we use when we pack up some of our inventory for the farmer's market. And they're also food grade, so this is great because in this bag, now you have your perfect heart.
You can put treats.
You can put treats. So
Who doesn't like treats?
Something Emma used to do when she was little is she would make everybody chocolate chips and brownies. And I know all her friends used to get pretty excited when she brought her brownies in because they were to die for. So then we took our hearts, we laid them out, we applied paint, just had fun. There was no rhyme or reason. Good old glue stick.
Little abstract art.
Very abstract.
Very abstract.
Glued it on. Then we took our trusted washi tape.
Is that the technical?
That's the
name for
technical
that?
term.
Washi
Which
tape?
again, I have washi tape on hand. Because who
I would not
doesn't?
have known that this was called washi tape. I would have figured decorative tape.
It is decorative.
It's decorative.
And then we pulled out our stamps and we individualized each bag and put the kids' names on it. Okay, so Jack's gonna get this fabulous bag, which I think Craig painted hot dogs. They look like fun little hot dogs.
Okay, so comment below, are these hot dogs or is it just abstract art?
Hot dogs, hot dogs. I think somebody was a little hungry when we made this craft.
The kids would love doing this. This would be right up their alley. Like, what kid doesn't want to slop paint on something?
I don't know. And then you can just put your treats in. You can fold it over, you can tape it, or you can just send it in how it is.
Easy peasy. That's what they say.
That's what they said.
So
to all you parents that still have to send in Valentines to your kids' classroom, good luck. And
Yes.
high five, Craig, because we no longer
yeah,
have to
we
do
don't
that.
have to do that. So
So best of luck. Hopefully these crafts work out for you. And thank you for watching another edition of DIY.
In the journey of life, finding balance is key. Welcome to Hello Wellness Counseling Services, here to support you on your journey of healing to wellness. We understand that everyone's path is unique, and that's why we offer a wide range of services to support your mental and emotional health. We're here for you every step of the way. Visit HelloWellnessCS.com. And that's a wrap, neighbors. What a fun show this was. We hope that you enjoy the rest of your weekend. And don't forget, you can watch all of our past episodes right on our YouTube channel. Just search Brigantine Living, or if you're watching on your TV, grab your remote and tell your remote what to do. Open YouTube and find Brigantine Living. It's super easy, I promise. Before we say our goodbyes, of course, we want to thank our special guest, Eduardo Jimenez, and we want to thank the patron of the arts that made that segment possible. If you are interested in seeing more content like this, you can support that. All you have to do is text patron to 609-300-3163. You can be a patron of the arts and sponsor an entire segment, or you can just become a patron of the show starting at only $10 a month. And of course, we can't leave without thanking you, our viewers. Without you, the show would not be possible. We would just be talking to ourselves. So thank you for watching. And of course, sharing is caring. Spread the word. Tell everybody you know to watch Brigantine Living Live every Saturday at 10 a.m. We have a ton of new segments coming up, building up to the springtime. And before we know it, summer will be here. So if you want to get involved and be on the show, reach out now and secure your episode. All you have to do is email brigantineliving@gmail.com. Well, until next week, I'm Leslie Jesperson. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you at 10 Saturday. Bye.
So, what are we making today, Kelly? Oh, this is a good look for you. Very, Roman. So, we... That's Roman for stop.